Hello, family. I'm Carlos Aspinall from the Great Commission Church. Today, we want to share with you a summary of our Sunday teaching, presented as a reflection by our visual commentators and drawn from our sermon notes.
Welcome! It's so good to be here to reflect on last Sunday's powerful sermon from our pastor, Carlos Aspinall, from the Great Commission Church in Hanover Park, Illinois. The topic was Called to Restore, based on Galatians 6, verses 1 and 2.
A truly necessary message. And I think the story the pastor began with perfectly placed us at the heart of the theme. The story of Samuel, a young man who grew up in church, but after our personal crisis, drifted away.
Exactly. And what was truly impactful was how the church responded. Many criticized him, condemned him, and basically wrote him off. But a small group did something different. They went after him, listened without judging, prayed for him, and embraced him. They didn't push him down, they lifted him up.
And that is the central teaching for us as the Church of Christ. The Lord's call is clear. We are not here to judge, but to restore, not to crush, but to raise up. Samuel was able to return because someone extended a hand to him.
That's right. And the sermon was developed around 3 practical principles. The first was, restore with gentleness. The text says that those who are spiritual should restore the one who has fallen. The Greek word for restore, katartizo, refers to setting a broken bone. It is done carefully, not violently. The application for our lives as a congregation is direct. When we see a spiritually fractured brother or sister, our first reaction should not be gossip or criticism, but rather to ask, how can I help bring healing? How can I be an instrument of restoration with gentleness without feeling superior?
The second point was, remember our own fragility. The verse continues, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. It's a very clear warning against spiritual pride.
And this brings all of us back to reality. Today we may feel strong, but tomorrow it could be us who need help. The application is to act with the same compassion with which we'd want to be treated in a moment of weakness. The mercy we sow today may be the mercy we reap tomorrow.
Finally, the third principle was, carry each other's burdens as a spiritual family. Carry one another's burdens, and in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. The Christian life is communal, not individualistic.
In our daily church life, this means being attentive. There are people carrying depression, financial struggles, internal battles, and sometimes they don't say it out loud. Our duty is to draw near, offer a hand, a listening ear, a prayer. My brother's pain is also my concern because we are one body.
To summarize, the sermon left us with 3 strong conclusions. First, the Lord did not call us to destroy, but to restore. Second, spiritual pride destroys, but humility restores. And third, the church fulfills the law of Christ when it carries the burdens of the brother or sister.
And to close, the pastor left us with 4 self-reflection questions that are worth asking ourselves. First, am I lifting up or pointing fingers? Before speaking about someone, have I prayed for that person? And second, am I aware that I am also fragile? My strength depends on the grace of the Lord, not on my own ability.
The third question was, am I willing to carry someone else's burden? Because maturity is measured not by how much we know, but how much we love in action. And the last one, have I been a channel of restoration or a wall of indifference?
Very challenging and necessary questions. They remind us that the Lord can use each one of us to be part of someone else's healing.
Absolutely. This is just a summary, so if this message spoke to your heart, we invite you to watch the full sermon by visiting our website, www.canlgc.org/preachings. You can also find it on our YouTube channel, @La Grande Commission, LGC.
Until next time.